I've been helping everybody else through their and then it's like, well, what about my and then they can't help me with my at all. I just want to find a companion.
I know you do.
I can't even go on online dating because I did that. I'm waiting for a friend to do it. Nope, that ain't working either. You know what I mean?
So you just got to be patient, Pump.
How patient more do I have to be? Needed to have someone that could help me with this. Reverend Sharpton is used to fighting, and he does it well. And he's not a lawyer, which is why Sheila is involved.
So there's been no order by Justice Thomas.
Right. So let me.
The first couple of times we went to court, he's like, I don't have any money. And I'm thinking, how do you go from $180 million, that's what he told me, to I don't have any money at all?
This is what happens when you marry a man for his money. A man, let me tell y'all something, man, that women don't understand. When you marry a man for his money, he knows you married him for his money. He knows you married him for his money. Now, he don't mind that because he already living a lifestyle, and if you the one he want to share that lifestyle with him for a period of time, some of them want it forever, then it's cool. But I promise you, that man who knows you married him for his money will protect his assets from you in the event of divorce. I can promise you that. You look at Dr. Dre, he thought that he was so cold because he was Dr. Dre. He thought he was so cold, he can just take Sadell Three wife. And she was going to love him for who he was. But you told her you were going to take care of her. She married you for the money. In the end, she was trying to get as much of it as she can.
There is fraud, potentially, because there are things that he says he would give to you. The house in Los Angeles, condo in Turks and Caicos, none of those things happen. One of Lisa Raye's main goals is to have the prenuptial agreement enforced. The challenge is going to be collection.
To me, I felt like he was throwing me under the bus. Like, I didn't know that he leased the Phantom, and now I'm stuck with the note every month.
So if you don't make those payments, they'll come in and take the car.
This was a gift.
Hey, that boy's a genius right there. She thought he bought her a Phantom, but he leased the Phantom. But it was in her name. He got her a Phantom in her name, but he leased it, man.
And month by month, he knows that he ain't sent any money, not even just alimony, but no money to pay for the gift that he gave me. I'm not used to fighting. I'm not used to fighting with nothing like this. This is out of my league.
At the end of the day, if he doesn't have any assets, how do you get money?
What?
You're the person now who is trying to build your career, move back into the limelight, and as soon as you do that, that puts you in a situation where he has no incentive to pay you. As a matter of fact, he can come back and say, oh, there's an alimony provision, Your Honor. I want spousal support from her because I don't have any money. He could say that.
I've been helping everybody else through their and then it's like, well, what about my and then they can't help me with my at all. I just want to find a companion.
I know you do.
I can't even go on online dating because I did that. I'm waiting for a friend to do it. Nope, that ain't working either. You know what I mean?
So you just got to be patient, Pump.
How patient more do I have to be?
God,
have you heard of the
so
rose?
funny.
You don't need the rose because you got your own internal rose.
What's the rose?
It don't work for me, but it's a vibrator.
It don't work for you.
I was trying to do it with the rabbit,
What's
and it
the
didn't work
rabbit?
either. The rabbit is like the dildo with the little tickler, and then the vibration and the motion.
I'm finna go.
No, it's supposed to be real good, right?
I don't
But see,
do those.
when I get to doing it, and I be like, oh, no, and then I stop. So I need the physical body on me.
The body.
Because that's what turns me on.
It's like I'm just partying every single weekend. And I'm gonna have to party tomorrow, and then I'm gonna have to party in 2 weeks from now.
A few moments later.
A few moments later.
At what age did you wake up and realize that you no longer wanted to be a strong, Black, independent woman? And this can apply to white women and men as well, because I've definitely heard this term coined by a lot of people. But for me, it was about 6 months ago. I legit woke up, realized that I've slayed all of my goals. I have my career, I have my house, I have the car, I have everything else. and I don't want it anymore. If you can't relate to what I'm saying, then you can't relate to what I'm saying. But for me, at 32 and a couple more months left till I'm 33, I realize that my priorities are changing. And now I want to be a housewife. I want to raise children. I don't want responsibilities. I don't want to have a mortgage. Actually, I do want a mortgage, but I don't want it to be in my name. I honestly want to relinquish responsibility to an able-bodied man. Keyword, able-bodied man. And this is such a new thing for me, and this is epiphany, and this is something that I've been struggling with, that I would get to the point in my life where I no longer identified as a strong Black independent woman.
There's a lot to unpack there, man. So here's the thing about the strong Black independent woman. At some point, she realizes that independence means loneliness. You understand what I'm saying? You can't be an independent mother because you've already labeled that single mom for yourself. You understand? So regardless of what you hear, you don't ever believe that these women are out there aspiring to be single mothers. They're not. They don't want to be single mothers. So when you hear a woman talking about independent, she's strong and she's independent and she's all of that, they all get to a point where they want to stop taking on responsibility that a man is built for. They don't want to have their own mortgage. They don't want to have it. And did you hear her say that she want a mortgage, just not in her name? No, because here's what happens when you marry a woman. Your mortgage is her mortgage. Divorce her and see, don't she get to stay in the house that you still got to pay for? You understand? So I want y'all to understand, man, that if a woman has been independent her whole life, she doesn't know how to be a wife.
But I think the man's supposed to pay the bulk of the bills, take the bulk of the responsibility, and the women is supposed to make sure that man is happy, able to go out there and get that money and come home and take care of his family.
Well, you threw me off when you said the bulk of the bills.
I mean, like the mortgage, the shit you pay.
I mean, he paying the bills is what I'm saying.
Well, you gotta get something, Lisa Raye. You gotta get the light bill.
Giving them ass. What do you mean?
The water, but he giving you dick.
Right, but that's supposed to be. Let's take it back biblically. Biblically, the man is supposed to be the provider and the king of the household. Now, the wife, the woman, is supposed to be the mother of the household. She takes care of the house. Now, we new millennial women, so that's a bonus that we get.
Okay,
that.
so
you got to be evenly yoked. The hustle got to match the hustle.
I'm gonna tell you where it get off thrown when it get thrown
you pay
off.
The mortgage. You can't ask me to pay the light bill because I pay the mortgage.
I'm gonna tell you where it get thrown off. I'm gonna tell you where it get thrown off.
Damn thing. That's what I say.
When you're sick of me, you gonna tell me to get out.
I should not be sick of you because you're supposed to be doing everything that you're supposed to be doing.
So why? So let's go back.
Make me do what I need to be doing.
Let's go back to the Bible. Let's go back right after the Bible. Let's go back right after the Bible.
I think we need to go to commercial because I think I need to get you together.
No. Let's go back right after the Bible. Right after the Bible.
Okay.
Did your daddy pay for your wedding?
No. But that's supposed to be. Let's take it back biblically. Biblically, the man is supposed to be the provider and the king of the household. Now, the wife, the woman, is supposed to be the mother of the household. She takes care of the house. Now, we new millennial women, so that's a bonus that we get.
Okay,
that.
so
you got to be evenly yoked. The hustle got to match the hustle.
I'm gonna tell you where it get off thrown when it get thrown off.
You pay the mortgage. You can't ask me to pay the light bill because I pay the mortgage.
I'm gonna tell you where it get thrown off. I'm gonna tell you where it get thrown off.
Damn thing. That's what I say.
Here's a woman, about 60, 50 something for sure. Her claim to fame is being a stripper named Diamond on a movie called Players Club. That's the one role that we all remember Lisa Raye from. Here's the problem. She embodied that role throughout her life. She didn't take life seriously because to her, life was a joke. See, a movie role ain't even serious. It's a joke. You're playing a joke on the audience. You're convincing them that you're Diamond when for real, you're Lisa Raye. For her to sit here and run down the gamut of all the things she's gone through and all the men she's dealt with and then turn around and say she want a companion? She want a companion? And she ain't talking about a pet. She don't want no cat. She don't want no dog. She want a man. If you would even interact with her, man, you take her, just talking to her is taking her too seriously. She been a joke for too many years. A woman who believes that she deserves a good man after all of this, man, she's a joke. But I guarantee you somebody will be right there for her. All of her best years are gone. All of that beauty that Diamond had, that beauty and that booty is gone. Now she wants a companion. The woman just admitted that the toys don't even work on her, man. So not only is she aged out, not only has she been around the block, not only has she been talking that feminist talk, now she's saying the one thing she can offer don't even work, man. It don't even work. But somebody is out here with a woman like this right now, who ain't got no fame, who ain't got no money. Some of y'all out here with a woman you've been with 10, 15 years, man. You don't remember the last time you were intimate with her. Y'all don't even sleep in the same room no more, man. I'm talking about never. I ain't saying you got to sleep in the same room every night, but she ain't never in the bed with you. Why? Because you don't want her and she don't want you, but you stuck. Why? Because you went down there and you signed your name on the dotted line, man. You sold your whole self. Why? Because you took a joke too seriously. You got all these married suckers out here talking about you need to get married. You need to get married. Hafiz talking about you need to get married. Tony Gaskins talking about you need to get married. You need to get married. Steve Harvey talking about you need to get married. Now one of them niggas wouldn't have the woman they got if they ain't have no money and wasn't tricking off on them. Now one of them would. Why you think they always showing what they spend all the time? They trying to convince these young boys that you should work. You know how serious it is to make money, man. You know how serious it is. You know how serious you got to take life to get on your grind so hard that you get paid like that. You know how serious you got to be about things to not party, not club, not hang out with your partners, not worry about no love life, not worry about none of that so you can focus on your grind. You know how serious that is? And you're going to do all that, man. Then you're going to turn around, man, and add a damn joke to it. You're going to let a joke get access to all of that, man. A joke? Steve Harvey ain't got no business telling us about no woman. That boy got a woman who left the man she was with and got with his relative and then turned around and turned you down because then want you because you were broke and then you got her, then she left you when you went broke and now you got her back? Come on, man, she's a joke. What are we talking about? You got something like Ricky Smiley talking about, I want a woman to do for me what Steve did, what Margie did for Steve. All Margie did for Steve, man, will make that fool add a joke to his life. And everybody talking about it, but wait till the day. If that woman ever leave that fool, man, I want all y'all suckers to come kiss the ring. I've been telling you for a long time, you cannot afford to take women seriously in this society. Why? Because they don't take themselves seriously. They don't take themselves seriously. Y'all got to remember that, man. They don't take themselves seriously. So here you got Lisa Raye right here. She's sitting up there on that panel with Vivica Fox, and they doing all that talking and all that going back and forth about men ain't this and men ain't that, and Nick Cannon shouldn't be having all them babies. You just mad because you can't have no babies. Well, Nick Cannon and men shouldn't be doing this, and men and Kevin Samuels shouldn't been doing this, and he was something. Women are a joke, man. Think about when Kevin passed and how those women were laughing and joking and doing all of that. Think about it. She was right there on the panel with Vivica when she was talking about he just killed over, resting. When she was doing all that, she was right there with her. It was funny to them. Why? Because death is a joke to somebody who views everything as a joke. When death is a joke to you, y'all put a one in the chat if you didn't cheer when a famous woman ever died. Put a one in the chat right now if you ever cheered and clapped your hands and partied with your homies and y'all had drinks and celebrated when somebody died. When a woman died, an influential woman. When the last time you did that? If it ain't the ops, we not celebrating nobody dying if it ain't the ops, right? No, we not. And I'm talking about the ops in real life, not in this joke internet world. Y'all caught up in the internet world because women are caught up in the internet world. They are a joke. That's why I don't deal with women, man, who be online. If you're a woman, you be online, you showing yourself all online and all in comments and all that, you're a joke. You don't live in the real world. Online dating, man, it's a joke. It's a joke. I'm not jumping to nobody DM. Why? Why am I going to take me, who I am, jump in some joke DM? I don't jump in the DM of jokes. These women are a joke, man. Now, let's remember, this the same woman who was married to a man. She thought he was richer than he was, and she was trying to take all this money. Now she want a companion. Oh, you want a companion now? Why? Because that was your last hope. Back then, that was the last time you looked good enough for some man with some paper to want you. Now, you just want a companion. Sure, listen, I guarantee you right now, you ain't even got to have no paper. Lisa Raye rock with you if you ain't even got no paper. She just wants somebody to love her. She wants somebody to love her and like her like men used to do when she was Diamond. Well, guess what? You ain't no Diamond no more. Used to Cuban zirconia. And when it comes to jewelry, if you want real authentic jewelry, Cuban zirconia. is a joke, baby girl.